Most people think of Native American regalia as this. However, when I think of Native American regalia, I think of this. I believe Native American regalia is the ultimate form of artistic showmanship for modern-day First Nations people. Each item worn by Native dancers is not only art form, but a piece of tradition each dancer adorns themselves with pride. There are many items worn by each dancer. However, the beadwork for me is front and center, and I could look at images of beadwork all day. However, let's get into the different styles of dance. To begin with, women's traditional. Women's traditional is the oldest style of women's dance. The outfits have become more contemporary, often using modern patterns and bead colors. Most dancers wear partial or fully beaded moccasins and beaded leggings tied just below the knee. The long buckskin skirt is normally worn with a fully beaded buckskin yoke. Also, most women's traditional dancers wear a fully beaded crown. Women's fancy shawl dance is said to imitate that of a butterfly. The outfit is normally made up of fully beaded and brightly colored intricate pieces. A flared skirt is worn, which may be connected to a tank top or separate blouse with a beaded yoke or vest. Fancy shawl dancers normally wear fully beaded leggings and moccasins, beaded earrings, and barrettes for feathers. The main article in this clothing is the shawl. It should span the lady's arm from fingertip to fingertip and is usually intricately decorated with applique ribbon work. Next is the women's jingle dress. The jingle dress consists of multiple rows of metal cones, which create a jingling sound as the dancer moves. Most jingle dress dancers carry a feather fan and eagle plumes or feathers in their hair. Next up is men's traditional. The northern traditional dance outfit is almost impossible to define, as many variations have evolved over the years. The feathers attached to the dancer's back is called a bustle. Traditionally, a single bustle is worn. Eagle feathers are most coveted for this adornment. However, all kinds of feathers can be used. All dancers have some sort of headdress, a roach, a hat, an animal hide, or feathers. The neck is covered with a choker or a beaded chest plate or scarf. Fully or partially beaded front aprons are normally worn, along with matching side tabs. Beaded leg tabs with fringe are worn at the knee with bells, and a small piece of Angora hide at the ankles. Although not as common, leggings can be worn in place of the fur and knee bands. All dancers wear beaded moccasins. Traditional dancers may also wear beaded armbands and cuffs, and dance with a flat fan or wing fan. In addition, the dancer will carry a dance staff adorned with feathers and other ornaments, and sometimes a shield or pipe bag. Next up is the men's grass. The grass dance originated as a warrior society dance, but has evolved into a highly competitive form of powwow dancing. A grass dance outfit has almost a complete absence of feathers aside from the roach feather on top of the head, and there are no bustles worn. The outfit normally consists of a shirt and pants with a beaded belt, side tabs, armbands, cuffs, harness, front and back aprons, headband, and moccasins. Ribbons and fringe are the only mobile parts of the outfit other than the roach feather. Next up, most people's favorite, men fancy. There are many variations in today's fancy dance outfits. All dancers wear a roach, and most dancers wear headbands, beaded headbands with a rosette on the front. Normally, a beaded and fringed yoke is worn over the shoulders, and a beaded apron at the waist. In addition to aprons, fancy dancers wear beaded cuffs and side drops to cover their thighs while dancing. For footwear, beaded moccasins are worn, with bells at the knees and Angora hide around the calf. The signifying mark of a fancy dancer is his bright twin bustles that are made from feathers decorated with dyed hackle feathers and plumes. One bustle is tied around the neck and the other is tied to the waist. Matching arm bustles are also worn. Fancy dancers have the most freedom of expression when it comes to their outfits. but the dance is based on the traditional war dance. High energy and sportsmanship is displayed when the fancy dancer takes to the floor. As with all dancers, the beat of the drum and the dancer's ability to time their moves to the music is the most important. Powwows are the Native American people's way of meeting together to join in dancing, singing, visiting, and renewing old friendships, and making new ones. This is a time method to renew Native American culture and preserve the rich heritage of American Indians. The American Indian Center usually hosts a big powwow in September every year in Chicago. So go out and show your support to the First Nations people when they come to our area.